Hi guys, my name's Alicia Stepp, and I've been thinking about doing a vlog for my Lyn-Genet plan that I just started yesterday, and I thought it might be interesting to sort of chronicle what's going on, the changes with my health and my physical appearance, weight loss, things like that, and talk a little bit about the plan itself, the food I'm eating, challenges, cooking, things like that. So I just finished day one. Day one is so you start with there's a lot of food prep. I would recommend going to the grocery store and planning to spend quite a bit of money. I spent almost $300 at Whole Foods because she recommends organic, and a lot of the things that are required are more specialty. So I went to the store the night before I was starting the plan, which was not a great idea because I ended up spending about 4 or 5 hours in the kitchen cooking on my first day, which on your first day is a detox, and you want to be able to rest on that day. So I would say to do that well in advance, and do your prep at least a day or 2 days before. So yesterday, like I said, was the first day. For breakfast, you have flax granola, which it's really hard to find flax granola just as the flax seeds themselves. Most of the granolas have oats and other grains, which are not recommended on the detox. And I guess I should back up. The plan is an anti-inflammatory diet, and the point is to eliminate reactive foods from your diet and then slowly reintroduce them, and to see what your body reacts to. And those things, those items cause inflammation when you eat them and can cause health problems like thyroid issues, stomach problems, can cause you just to be tired and feel like crap, basically. So you do a 3-day detox, which is you just eat a bunch of vegetables and seeds, no salt, you don't add in salt, and just the salt is just whatever's naturally occurring in what you're eating, and that lasts for 3 days, and then you slowly start introducing more reactive foods, things like eggs and grains and cheese. Salmon, asparagus, and oats are apparently some of the most reactive foods for people. So yesterday, my meals consisted of the flax, which I made myself. It was just whole golden flax seeds, which you toast. Well, first you mix them with water and then refrigerate it overnight, and then bake it for like an hour or something to toast them. And basically that just makes them taste less horrible. And then you can add in raisins and cranberries. So that was my first meal. Also, when you wake up, you either drink 16 ounces, you drink 16 ounces of water with lemon juice, and then you can either have a dandelion tea, which helps with the detox process and supports your liver, or you can do an MSM supplement. I believe that's what it's called. I don't know if I'm calling it the wrong thing. So I chose to go the route of the tea. I'm already on medication for my asthma and allergies, and I didn't want to add another supplement into the mix. So then after you do that, then you have your granola, and you add in blueberries. And then for lunch, the first day, you make this carrot ginger salad. Carrot ginger soup. Which is actually pretty good. It's really flavorful. But then you have a side of greens with it, which are just straight up mixed greens, no dressing at all, with seeds, raw pumpkin seeds, and then steamed broccoli or sauteed broccoli with this orange oil, which is basically orange zest and olive oil mixed together. So The lunch was really good. I mean, definitely, because the first day when you eat the flax seeds, there is no flavor. It's not super appetizing. So it's weird how good the broccoli this, just because I had steamed broccoli without anything on it except that orange oil and a little squeeze of lemon, and it tasted fantastic. So then, by this point, it was a weird feeling of, I felt full, really full, but at the same time I felt kind of hungry. And I also was noticing I felt really parched, like I wasn't drinking enough, even though I felt like I was drinking water throughout the day, because the water consumption is big on this plan. You want to make sure you're getting your the right amount of water intake, which is, to calculate it, you take your weight, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces a day you're supposed to have. And then if you're exercising or if it's really hot, things like that, you're supposed to increase your water consumption even more. That's another thing on the cleanse is 3 days, and you're not supposed to exercise during that time, so you can allow your body the time to rest and the energy to go to healing your body and not concentrating on, repairing muscle. So I planned this out so that I would have time to just rest, because that was something it stressed, was giving your body the chance to rest. So I didn't do anything yesterday other than cook, and just took it really easy. And by late afternoon, I was starting to get hungry again, but it was, like I said, it's a weird sensation because it's kind of like you are full, even though all you're eating is veggies. So I cooked my dinner, which was, it was kale, zucchini, carrots, garlic, a couple other things. And you chop them all up, and first there's something called a spicy cocoa sauce, which is coconut milk and some spices, sriracha, and you saute onions and garlic to start with for some more flavor. But then you add in these veggies and simmer that for about 30 minutes. And then you grate a couple of carrots and a beet, and you just eat them raw with some pumpkin seeds for dinner. So by the time I was finished eating, I was pretty exhausted because I had spent so much time cooking, and I was also just tired. Well, the night before I didn't get good sleep. I only got 4 hours of sleep. So that combined with the detox, I was really exhausted. So after dinner, I ate later, I think, than they would probably recommend, but I fell asleep pretty early. I didn't sleep as well as, I fell asleep pretty easily, which it says some of the symptoms on the detox are restlessness or inability to sleep, insomnia, but I didn't experience that, but I did wake up a couple times during the night. Like I kind of woke with a start. But this morning, I got up, and you're supposed to weigh yourself first thing, and I'm down 1.5 pounds. So I'm pretty excited about, seeing the results so quickly. And I do feel somewhat more energized. I can tell that my face and my stomach are smaller already. So I'm really interested to see where it goes from here. I love food. I don't know, I have an emotional relationship with food, I know, and I just love eating. So I think that's going to be the challenge for me. Exercise has never been a challenge. I work out 4 to 5 times a week. And I felt like I was eating pretty healthy, but once you start doing this, it becomes apparent how, what food you're actually eating, and all the processed foods and grains and salt, and I eat a lot of sodium, I think. So anyway, so today my diet is pretty similar. I start with the flax granola again. Here's the leftovers. Eat like a half cup of blueberries. I don't know if I've ever eaten half a cup of blueberries in one sitting. But you eat that with the granola. Then for lunch, I think it's kind of the same thing, the soup heated up and salad. And then tonight, and I do get to introduce avocado today, which is very exciting. You'll find that any kind of introduction at all, other than just straight kale and carrots and I feel like it's sitting like right here, all of those vegetables. It's exciting. So I think there's a couple of things I introduced today. I can't remember all of it, but oh, and almonds. I get a test for almonds to see if my body's reactive. And so the way that works is if I eat them and it's something that causes an inflammatory response, by tomorrow I'll feel, or even tonight I'll feel crappy, and tomorrow I'll might gain some weight. Anything more than a gain of half a pound is considered reactive. So we will see what tomorrow brings. And I know this is my introductory video, so it's been very long. We're at 10 and a half minutes, so sorry about that. But tomorrow will just be an update, so it'll probably not be as long. So I will see you tomorrow.